This is Lewis up for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store. Delighted to join with Adam Azim. Take two of this interview. Long time coming at Ohara Davies, the challenge on Saturday night. Before we get into it, how's things? How are you, mate, ahead of Saturday night?
First of all, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. All the better for speech to you. But all looking forward to Saturday night.
100%, man. I'm looking forward to Saturday night. It's going to be a very, very good fight. We both are good friends back in the day. We're still friends now, but when we get into that ring, when the bell goes, it's going to be fight mode for both of us. So it's been a very, very long time I've not been back in the ring, and I'm just very, very that when you get that excitement, the butterflies in your stomach, that I just want to get in the ring and fight now. So yeah.
Definitely, and I guess this is a different sort of kind of dynamic for yourself, something that you've grown up with for so long, and seen him sort of, he would have seen you as you say, as a 9-10-year-old, as you said in the press conference yesterday. But you said a good friend, but it all changes after when you get in the ring. I guess how is that dynamic? Because I don't know if you would have experienced an amateur or anything like that. Is it a bit of something different for yourself to experience?
Do you know what? When I did fight in the amateurs back in the day in 2020 on the youth championships, I fought one of my very good friends, from England camps, called Ali Javid, and he was going to initially do 69 kilos, and I think he agreed to that, and I agreed to that as well. But then he couldn't do it because he can't do that big jump, and then his trainer himself said he was forcing him to do 63.5. So we ended up clashing together, and it was just unfortunate. I beat him unanimous, but when it comes down to this, I know Ohara for a very long time, but when we get into the ring, it's nothing personal. It's not. We don't hate each other. We still love each other, but it's all down to business, isn't it?
Do you think it's good for yourself to have that switch in a way where you say that it can be all friendly, but trust me, no matter what, when I get into that ring, there's malicious intentions in there?
Of course, look, both our intentions are both to win, right? Both to knock each other out. So. But when we get into that ring, it's just fight mode for both of us. That's how any fight should be. Even though it's your good friend, best friend, even you're fighting your brother, you want to win, right? Yeah. That's the mentality we both have, and we're just going to give a great fight.
Feel good to be headlining the show again. I know it's been a bit of a while actually. I know obviously last fight being on the undercard of Boatsy Aziz, the other one in Wolverhampton, then obviously the Fanian fight which was on the Eubank Smith undercard. But good sort of that main event experience again.
Yeah, 100%. I'm back here, back in action, ready to go on a big, massive stage, main event. I can't get anything better than that. But the thing is, I've completely changed to who I am 1 year ago. I've completely changed a lot of stuff in my camp. For this preparation, particular for this fight, it's just been amazing. Can't get anything better. The nutrition's been on point, the sparring's been on point, the pad's been on point, the whole atmosphere's been on point. So yeah.
From you saying that, did you feel like maybe for previous fights it wasn't how you have liked it then?
The last previous fight, look, it was a good performance. I could have got him that. I wanted to get that, good knockout, but unfortunately he popped his shoulder, so I couldn't do anything about that. But I feel like I did. It's a good thing I've looked back into that fight, looked back to previous fight. And what do I need to change? I've changed, and you guys are going to see a new person that I am now.
One thing I wanted to ask you and get your sort of thoughts on, I think it's fair to say in your career you probably haven't fought anyone that may have the punching or the knockout power that Ohara has, or sort of the puncher or the sort of the knockout record, you could say. And fighters always say, when I do face a puncher, it does make you a little bit more wary. Do you understand that? Do you feel like, Ohara has this power to hurt me, and I have that wariness when I'm in fighting or in camp, that sort of the powers that he does possess?
Of course, look, he's got a big knockout ratio, and don't forget I do bang myself, so we're two punches going in, but he's had more experience, more fights. So, but the thing is, he's a big puncher. He can hit hard, but the thing is, I'm not going to get hit. My aim is not to get hit. I don't want to get hit with any shots. That's the thing. But when my opportunity is there, then I will take it with both hands. But the thing is, it comes down to tonight how both of us come towards each other in the fight. So, we might go out there, have a big war, big dust up, but I'm there to box, not for a dust up.
And another, I guess, different element for this fight as well is you probably say Ohara's nothing sort of malicious towards yourself, but it's he's done a lot of talking. You could call it mind games, but I don't think, other than Ryan Charlton, you probably didn't have an opponent that really talked as much as he did, and nothing against you. But is it sort of an interesting dynamic to get the headspace and not be sort of bothered about what he does say, whether it be about sort of boxing in general, your team, or anything like that?
To be honest, look, if it's come down to my team, I'll protect my team with any doubt, because they are my team. They're the one who get me prepared for the fight. They're the one who get me in the fights. They're the one who got me to where I am as well. So I'm not going to stand there and tolerate anything like that. So I will step in and talk, be like, no, say it nicely. That's what I did the other day in the press conference. But anything else, like outside the ring with the media, the people that he don't like, the people that he's like obviously pissed off about. So mind my language for that.
Yeah, no,
but,
of course.
The thing is, he's entitled to what he says, and I can't say anything about it. But it's down to him what he wants to say. I can't really say anything about that.
Definitely. And sort of just before I did sign off, I did want to sort of talk about a topic, and it's all, whenever your name's discussed, you know, Dalton Smith's name's always going to get brought up, and I know it's probably not fair to talk about him during a big fight for yourself, but I did want to get your thoughts on, I guess him and Ben Shalom have a back and forth, and he was sort of, Ben Shalom has always suggested that Dalton needs you a lot more than you need him. Do you firmly believe that you're on your own path and really Dalton sort of just attaching his name to yourself?
Dalton needs me, you said.
Yeah.
Of course he needs me, man. He doesn't need anyone else. Like, I've got my name's getting bigger. I'm in big fights as well, and like he definitely needs me. I don't really need him, but when the time comes, then both of us are gonna have a big, massive British showdown, and we're gonna give the fans what they want. But right now, I'm not really focusing on that. I'm focused on the Ohara Davies. Come back after the fight, telling me about Dalton Smith, then I'll start speaking then.
100%. Adam, as always, a pleasure to speak to you, mate. Appreciate your time and all the best on Saturday. Top man, thank you, mate. Cheers.